Hey everybody, this is Easy, and welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. In the last episode, we helped this Sky Shatter, I believe it was called. Let's go to the solar core, see what we got in here. 35 extra solarites. Now at this point, I'm getting the orbital assimilator because I get an extra row now. Next is overcharge, which Nexus can attack. This is automatic refineries, which is great. Then warp harmonization, which it can make robotic facilities and stargates warping, which is pretty good. I have 10 allocated. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'll keep it the same way it is for the moment, but I am going to switch over to Solar Lance rather soon. To the war console, there's nothing here.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, unless...
Why do
I do...
I have received word from our scouts. It seems Amos...
Mobius Corps
here's
is
the
making
next
their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
Alright, here is the next mission. Brother in Arms, just to double check my setup in the war console before I continue that mission. I didn't know it said the same thing if you just went through missions. I'm going to actually switch over to Dark Templar. I'm not going to use them, I'm switching over to them. Still want Stalkers, and yeah, I'll stick with Zealot for now. But I will change that soon enough.
May Rashadal light the path.
Now, let's go ahead and start this mission. This mission, we get the Immortal. Love that background there. You got the Hybrid led by the Terran. Straight up in the middle of the bloody city. Read that hint. They'll attack alongside you. No, they won't. Your Terran allies will send crap attacks, as they always do.
Welcome to Bennett Port, at least what's left of it. Mobius Corps has entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening? The hybrid are channeling void energy into the keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans. Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
That actually makes this mission a lot easier.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
That makes the mission a lot easier, because not only does it affect Raynor, it affects the Mobius Terran as well. So, literally, they're attacking you with their weakness is themselves.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
Yes, they are, but I'm not worried about that right now.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Corps. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
Wow, great attack there, Raynor. Now, I've actually never gotten to a point where Raynor's command center is actually threatened, so I'm not really too worried about that.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire off that keystone again.
Now this mission, I'm going to do kind of like I did the Mar mission in Wings of Liberty. Just make an army of Stalkers Immortals and you should be fine. But Immortals now no longer have that passive where they reduce 10%.
Hierarch,
damage done to 10.
several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
Damn well better, bitch! Saving your ass! Now I'm only making 2 robotic facilities because you're not going to need as many Immortals as you will Stalkers. You will need a base defense. You will need a lot of things. You will need to upgrade. Especially, okay, because the Immortals do a lot more damage if you upgrade them. You're also going to need some Stalkers, so I do need to make a Cyber Core eventually, but I'm trying to get my forces just up right now. Putting my macro proper. But they do hit your allies with hybrid. So you gotta move somewhat
The
quickly.
Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
That's the only thing that makes this mission really hard, is that you need to defend your allies from the hybrid. And the very beginning of this mission is the only thing that's hard about it. Because this part of the mission is actually very easy. I think I'm being a horrible ally here, but I'm actually being very smart. Because I can go up here with my 2 Immortals. They're probably not going to survive this. But I do have my little nukes I'm going to use. I believe this first attack is just 1 hybrid because it's just getting started. No, it's 3 hybrid actually. So yeah, dropping a little bomb at the very beginning was actually very helpful. And I mean, Immortals do a lot of damage to hybrid. So just going back up there. Now, as long as the disruption is active, it's actually very, very hard to handle this. I'm going to lose some guys here just because I don't have big enough force at the moment. I'm just going to back the Immortal up, park it up, hopefully distracts them enough, get away from me. They have 4 of them there. I can hit all 4 of them with the bomb there. I only landed up hitting 3, but now Raynor can handle that action.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Core.
Now, this is where you shine. Now you have a base up. You have forces being produced. You have an expansion. You want to take that expansion. Because it's just fire bat and a couple Marines. It's not that hard to take that expansion. And honestly, they're not going to take it from you. You really don't need it, but I'm going to take it anyway.
Sights upon our nexus. Prepare for battle.
All will worship, or be forever silent!
I return to serve. You have not enough minerals.
Now, this is actually, like I said, the very beginning mission is the only hard part because you don't have much in terms of men yet. You haven't built up an army. But that's not really a big deal. You free this and you actually get a bonus objective for this.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out.
Now, Raynor can actually handle the rest of that by himself.
Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
Even if he can, it's not really a big deal. It's a couple Marines there, but we have the bonus objective there. And Valerian can handle that. That's not a problem. But you do need the Immortals. And I am saving my little bomb there because the bomb is important. Especially early on until you get a decent army of Immortals and stuff up, the bomb is important.
You have not enough minerals.
I'm going to just deploy a pylon right here so I can warp right to here. Now, later on, you're going to want to just keep attacking no matter what.
Upgrade complete.
Gas is not going to be a problem for you. Gas should not be a problem.
Another disruption
If you have
will
issues
occur
with gas,
soon.
you're doing something wrong.
Remember, we can use this time to protect our allies from the hybrid, or attack Mobius Core.
I will do both, correct, but just not at the moment. This mission, I tend to take a little longer because it's actually just fun the way it goes through, what you have to do with it. It's going to make it take a little longer than normal. Now, you want to go down, if you can find out what direction they're going in. This may be going for Valerian. Bring your troops down, just start sniping out these guys when they're completely immobile. They can't hurt you at all.
Keystone's disruption is also affecting the Mobius Core. We should attack them once our allies are safe.
Look at how badly they wrecked the hybrid there.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Now, always use that overstep if you can, because it does really good cheap damage. Now, your immortals are the main thing that destroys Mar. Or Mar. It's the Mar model, but it's the hybrid destroyer. Now, once you take out the hybrids there, you can just start attacking the bases. I mean, what are they going to do? They can't stop you. Wait, oops, there's hybrid coming, so you do need to back it up. Take out that. Oh, those are our guys. Go ahead and attack. You may lose a Stalker or a Mortal here or there, but it's not that big of a deal because you can just make them pretty quickly. The Immortals do the most damage because these guys are armored. So Immortals are actually very good to use, which is why I'm using them.
The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. Every time the attack goes, you need to back to your main and just keep going.
It's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
Now their war continues over there. Like I said, you don't need to get this gas and stuff, but I'm doing it anyway just because it can't hurt to have. It's a mission where you don't actually need gas, or a lot of gas. Because the majority of your forces are already going to be here at the base. So if they come to attack you, you just kill them. And you can move out during the day. This is kind of like Outbreak, really. You can move out during the day, but I prefer not to, just because it's easier. There's less resistance if you don't. And less resistance is always good.
State thy bidding.
Who's going to deny that? Done, so I can stick you guys up again.
You must construct additional pylons.
Let our
Takes so much doing a supply. That's actually kind of stupid that they would come to attack me knowing the army that I have, but whatever. They just lost the science vessel out of it, so I'm fine with it. And because of this, I can make more warp gates, but it's not necessary. It really isn't. Warp gates are not necessary in this mission because you actually aren't going to be that far away from base. And I mean, you can just rebuild your army whenever you need to. That maxes out the probes. We have 2 fully saturated bases right now. I'm making pylons in random locations. It doesn't really matter where you place them. Keep building this army up, they cannot stop you. It's impossible. At this point, the only way I can lose is if I do something incredibly stupid, which
The Keystone is
Wouldn't
reaching
have to happen.
full power hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
because there's no hybrid air units in this mission. So any hybrid you see is just going to be the ground units that we've been fighting. So, yeah. If I remember right, the next attack's from up here.
It shall be as you say.
I believe the next one comes up this way and not down there. If I guess wrong, it's going to be bad. Crap, I was wrong. Get down there.
I return to serve.
I serve. I am here.
Because the hybrid can kill the bases. Hybrids can destroy the bases. The reason I put them there was because I wanted to, you could obviously see, I wanted to just get my immortals to start hitting it. As soon as the immortals hit it, you saw stuff just die. But look at this though, just look at what happens. You start fighting the hybrid and they just melt. The Reavers are the biggest threat and they're trapped behind their own guys.
Have survived the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
I'm actually going to push a little bit more this time. I'm going to go down this way, because I do have some men at base. That's about it, because that needs to die now.
Dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
Now, as soon as I take this, I'm going to go back to base.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Now again, all you want to do is just continuously...
Let our enemy know our fury. You require my skill.
Now, we just got into an attack and we just walked over them. Not sure if you guys caught that. Now, I'm going to get to a point here, I'm just going to run out of minerals, but I don't really care, because I mean, I got plenty of minerals here actually. But I'll always hit that point. I mean, if I have a maxed out army, I could just storm the castle and destroy it. But I find it more fun to do it this way. If you guys think it's too grating, just let me know. But I just find this fun. You don't need a plethora of immortals. You don't need a giant army of guys to... the biggest thing in your army is going to be stalkers, stalkers. Because their ability to blink like that to take out siege tanks. Which I just did not even know they were there. It's kind of attacked down there. Now this choke point actually protects my base because actually no, they wiped out the Terran choke point already. That's kind of sucky. I have enough immortals. Now everything else is gonna be stalkers, but I'm still not gonna make more gates. You don't need more gates. Counter-fire ability, if more gates is not better. Why'd I put that pylon right there? It's gonna get attacked, I already know that. I'm just doing enough.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
I'm just attacking them while they're awake right now, because I believe the next deck comes from Rainer's side, because they just did 2 straight of Valerians. So I believe it should get on a Rainer's. I'm not sure. You know what? Fuck Max. Now, it is coming this direction, so I'm actually going to wait right here for them. Because I don't want to run the risk of going up to take this out, which I can do right now, and falling prey to it. Now they come with the attacks get bigger and bigger and bigger, but nothing a good old nuke can't handle. I know it's called an orbital strike, but I call it a nuke because it looks funnier and it seems cooler that way. Back up. I don't want you to engage that direction. Why are you engaging that direction? These guys are special hybrids, the Dominators. They are the strongest hybrid. And Psionic Storm in this game is unlike it is in the other games. It actually busts through shields. In Wings of Liberty, it does not bust through shields. Which makes Psionic Storm deadlier, if you can believe that.
With the hybrid's assault stopped, we can move forward once more.
That was just horrible on my part there. It really was. I was doing very bad engagements there. I don't know why the Banshees don't cloak, because we have no detection at all in this entire thing.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
Thank you for your help. Our last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
That's why you don't attack during the day, because you literally can lose an entire army. Unless they're disrupted. I don't want to lose my entire army, because I enjoy my army the way it is.
I'm here in the shadows. I serve.
Now I got 2.5 minutes to kill pretty much to the next attack, so I can just start fighting these guys. The way that I'm coming to attack them actually is a very bad spot to attack. Because I'm attacking with 2 choke points. Which, if you know from Starcraft, is actually not a smart thing to do. You don't want to attack multiple choke points at the same time. But we also have sealed off our base completely. Drop another pylon down. See why I did that though? I took the choke point that gave me extra pylons. That I will do. I'm just going to sit right here and build up a little force because I'm not going to move any further until the disruption comes because I don't want to risk losing my army. Because there's tanks up there, there's actually defense, and there's only barracks. I think Raynor puts an outpost here if you can take it. I mean, I've got plenty of mineral resources. Resources are not a problem anymore.
I'm here in the shadows.
Resources ain't a problem at this point. I mean, I've got 10,000 minerals almost. So I'm not worried about resources. But what I need to worry about is this timer. Because he needs to hurry up, because I want to go and kill things.
The Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
I'm here in the shadows.
Let these guys get done before the disruption.
I return to serve.
We move unseen.
Now, where I'm coming from, the hybrid do come from over here. So, I mean, if you can just bust a way through that, you can do it easy. Now, I do see the hybrid going there, but I do have enough time to kill this base off. And then go back to the hybrid. Because the hybrid will sit there and just attack for a little while. But I've got this that I can just hit. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Where'd that come from? That wasn't the best engagement I could have made just because I sent like 4 into attack at once. But it did the job. And there's another wave coming behind us. So we gotta kill this one quickly and take out the second one. The reason you want a really big army here is because if you get a really big army, you can keep pushing them and breaking their defenses in between the waves of hybrid and the disruption. How do you have so much freaking mana?
Our enemies have ceased their assault. We must press on until we reach the Keystone.
Well, I can take all of this out. This is not going to be a problem. That's a Reaver. That's dead Reaver. That was Thor.
Getting real tired of that. Let's give him a taste of the pain.
Now, you want to take out these little bases here, because these little bases, they do set up settlements in here, which are choke points for them. Yeah, see? Drops drop pods now.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
That's why I do that more than anything, is to get their battle lines up, to give me more reinforcements. Really, that is stopping them from doing it? I hate battle cruisers. They always Yamato got my immortals and just take them out instantly.
Nice work. That area's secure.
Yep, supply depot is what was causing it. Now, I'm not going up this ramp. That's the main entrance of the base. I'm not stupid. I do some ballsy moves, but I'm not stupid.
I'm here in the shadows.
Well, actually, I'll help them, because this is actually a pretty big army and those are battle cruisers. If I wanted to save my men, I wouldn't have attacked the battle cruiser. We have a large enough army, so it's not really going to matter. I mean, we can melt anything that's armored right now. I'll drop another pylon right here so I can warp it from this side. I'll stay on the bottom for right now. I'm not really worried about much. I'm really not. The smaller armies of ground units are not going to hurt me. You don't actually need a base. You don't. I mean, well, obviously you need your base, but I mean, you don't need a defensive base in this mission. The Immortals just wreck any of the armored units they'll send to you, so you're cleared in this. Now, something interesting about the story here. You're siding with Raynor to take out Mobius, but why isn't he helping you with your fights? He's basically just letting you fend for yourself while you take out his enemies for him. That's kind of a dick move on Raynor, if I do say so myself.
Or attack Mobius Core.
I'll do both. How about that? So once disruption starts, I will go up the ramp. Start moving my move now. Now the hybrid have come. If I can lure them, let's go on the side there. Come on, get back to them. The only thing that can hurt us are the hybrids. They won't destroy Raynor's base. Honestly, I can just push this entire thing right now. It won't really make a lick of difference. Probably should stay out of the Psionic Storm though. We're just focused on our Psionic Storm. I think a better idea. They won't destroy Raynor's command center. So I'm just going to take pot shots, start taking out the defenses up here so they can start producing troops. They shouldn't take out Raynor's base. I've actually had a problem with that. Usually I just let that go and I never have an issue.
Damn, that's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
Yeah, about that, Raynor. I kind of just left you to die. You're leaving your own men to die, so I don't really care at this point. Oh God, I've never had Raynor's command center damaged before. It's the worst I've done, because I've never had Raynor's command center damaged. What happens when you just ignore the hybrid? They'll just run straight to the command centers. Now, I lost a lot of men there, but I'm not too worried about it, like I said. I have the mission basically won already. They can't produce any more buildings up here, that's completely crippled. If I can take down here next, then they're literally crippled. They cannot do anything. I'm actually going to help down here and just back up, those are siege tanks. They're actually properly microing their units, which is odd. Just a computer and they're microing units the way you should, by overlapping the tanks like that. Now, I have these random pylons spread throughout. I do that because it makes everything a lot easier. Now, I'm just going to go start attacking completely. You need to get up here. There are hybrid up there during the day as well. This one has a lot of, this side has a lot of ground forces, that's why you're seeing a bunch of ground forces here.
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember,
take out these buildings and we pretty much have the Terran completely crippled. They can't make any more units if we do this. You do have to be careful though, because there is hybrids that will come. I'm actually going to move back to right here. The hybrid have to come through here no matter what. Sorry, I dropped my headset there. Okay, now this is actually almost done. This army can handle whatever's left. We gotta go up here, take out a couple hybrid, and then take that crystal out. I won't take that at night. Actually, I will once the next hybrid wave comes through.
You require my skill. I am here in the shadows.
Focus fire on the guys that do Psionic Storm, because they are the worst ones to play, because they do the most damage to you, because the storm is crippling. But there's always only 2 waves ever.
Attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Now, I'm going to take out everything here just because I'm a sadistic bastard who wants to see things die. Now, we have the mission one. I can just touch the keystone and I win. So I'm going to be, like I said, be sadistic and just kill everything. Because why not? Wish you guys don't mind a little extra long episode because I just want to kill things.
Dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
And we take out the Keystone Containment Field, and there you have it. Every unit has been destroyed. Everything has been taken out.
Well, that did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
If we stopped launching Thors in the buildings, maybe they wouldn't have that problem. First time we see Horner outside the Hyperion.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, and this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
And Ranger saw Zeratul's Warblade. And that was Brother in Arms. But what awaits us after we leave Core Hall? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void.